What's up, Treehouse Tribe? Bringing you another unboxing video. This time we got BT10, we got our Shaman, we got our pre-release pack, and I don't know, slowly climbing the subscription ladder of YouTube, and you know, YouTubers do unboxings, and people like to watch them. Like, it's exciting to see, like, am I gonna pull the Ghost Omnimon or the Ghost Alphamon? That'd be pretty sick. So yeah, let's just go at it. I'm not gonna go like the last video. I tried to like go extra with it with some prices and stuff. Maybe we'll total everything up at the end, but I'm not gonna do like a little banner at the bottom every time. It was a lot of work. I don't need to be doing that. All right, so we're gonna what do we got? What do we got? What do we got? We got the baby. All right, I think babies are pretty good to get as the pre-release one, right? Because like this time we don't get full art babies, we get full art tamers. So the babies being pre-released, like that's the only way to get them foil. So that's not too bad. And then the spell, I actually don't pay attention to what that spell does because I really don't think it's been so I don't think it's relevant. I could be wrong. Let's open this bad boy up. I don't really care about keeping the box safe or keeping myself safe, so let's just rip into it. Unfortunately, there's not a lot, like, so obviously, Spirit of Light Mat. I'm a Blue Hybrid, Metal Garurumon are my two favorite decks, and that's what I'll continue to be playing. I might dabble with some Blue Flare and stuff, but realistically, I am a Blue Hybrid, Metal Garurumon stand, or Gabumon, Garurumon stand, and this set doesn't really have anything for us except for the Omnimon X antibody, who's pretty good for the Metal Garurumon deck, and I was considering maybe a world where I try it in Magna, but realistically, this is it. So let's open this guy up. Let's see what it was. Our box topper. You guys are gonna find out before me. Oh, we got Nene. Nene? Nene. We're gonna say Nene. Oh, and I didn't get the. You're supposed to get a memorial pack when you buy the box. My store didn't have it, just because suppliers suck. It was really the end of the story, and COVID's still a thing, and supplies, shipping issues and supply issues are real. So, anyway, cool. I have nothing to say. You need it for that deck, and I personally collect full art tamers, so I try to get one of each. I'm still looking for an analog boy, but he's a little too expensive for me. And then the worst thing that I think this is the worst thing they've ever done to the Digimon TCG, turning a starter deck into a reprint set into a 1 in 16 chance to get something good. And then, I mean, at least realistically the only new card in here is the Gamamon, and you're guaranteed the Gamamon, but we're having a hard time. All right. This thing is, holy. Whatever frogs they use for this glue. Oh my god. All right, there we go. We got that. Ooh. I always get scared of breaking the card. So Gamamon, you're guaranteed to get Gamamon every time, which, I mean, being the new card, it's kind of nice getting it guaranteed, but considering that realistically the only cards you want are Greymon and the Tai, but getting this is so tilting. And then, oh, Gaia Force, so not great, obviously. Like, I feel like I said, the Tai and the Greymon are the big things people want from this set. What else is here? I know they have the blocker, Monochromon, yep, and then everything, I think it's just, yeah, everything else is meh at best. I mean, the starter deck Agumon's decent, but I feel like if you're playing an Agumon, like, there's slightly better ones, but whatever. And then, yeah, no, it's all kind of meh. But Gaia Force is okay. I would say a Gaia Force is in the if I had to make a top 5, he's probably in there. And Gamamon's good. All right, let's start with the packs. All right, let's go. I'm not sure how to properly do this, so I'm just gonna do it my way. And we'll just do it in reverse for you people. Tactimon. I don't know. I don't think people use it. I feel like a lot of the comments, if it's not, this guy's busted. He's insane. On deletion, you get to play a level 4. That's wild. Like, in general, like, I know it's like archetype specific, but like this on its own makes the deck insane. Like, you get to play the Male Birdramon, which plays you your tamer. You could get so much value out of this guy. It's wild. I don't think many people play him. I don't think people Starmon, busted. Oh my god. The Shoutmon deck is so good, and it's because every single piece in Shoutmon has some kind of inheritable that does something. Like, I mean, it's just like, it's wild. You can draw cards, you can die minus DP, you have piercing, you have rush, it does your taxes, it pays your student tuition if you need a babysitter. Like, Shoutmon's crazy, dude. It's kind of, it's borked. That's all I'm saying. Vanilla 2-drop. Okay. Choo-Choo-mon. I don't know. Male Bridgermon, busted. Play Tamer for free. If you have one out, you get to play a Metal Greymon from your hand. Busted. Pikmon, the baby for X-Cross. Draws you a card. Busted. This card's also good. It's like a... Oh man, it's as good as like the Hookmon Searchers for Blue Flare, and then has delay. The only downside, if you can call that, is it costs 5. And that can be pretty expensive, but like in these like cross decks, getting cards in hand is like your most like #1 priority, if that makes sense. And if you can do that, then the decks are flowing. That's why like Shoutmon Cross 4, best card in the deck, on play draws you 2. Like they need the draw. They have a lot of draw because they need a lot of draw to even work properly. Granted, once you get going in Digimon, it's like, well, once you're going, you just flip out, which makes those decks really strong. So, so yeah, man, rare. I mean, Sparamon obviously reboot for cross art and just good for the deck, right? We'll put I don't know. We'll put rares up here because they're not that important. The only thing I'm hoping for from this set, other than Ghost Alphamon, which I don't know, I really don't care about getting it. Like obviously, like a free $500 in this box would be sick, but I'm not really. I'm not the kind of guy to buy, like, it gets into Digimon for the money, you know? So I really just want the Omnimon alt art. So let's hope we get there. Monitormon, Vanilla, Starmon, Blue. I like this Blue Comon. He looks cool, and he's got his buddy Penguinmon. Those two are always chilling together in artwork. Is that like a lore thing? Maybe, I don't know. Purple Spell, Pulsemon. I love Pulsemon. I want like a good Pulsemon deck. We haven't gotten there yet, but maybe one day. Renamon, good card. You play it in the Sakuyamon Renamon deck. Excited for it. I'm definitely gonna be playing that. This guy, I really don't. I haven't really like looked into this format too much. I hear all the, and then our rares are the blue one and Chrono Weissmon. Chrono Weissmon deck also looks super cool, and his alt art is insane. This format is just everyone's like Shoutmon's the boogeyman. Blue Flare is okay. What else? Minerva Loop, everyone's excited. I think everyone in general gets excited when there's like a fun purple deck, because there's so many cool things you can do in purple. And I agree, like Lilith Loop with Ultimate Digimon Fusion or whatever was probably too annoying and a little too good. Like, but like, I don't know, I want purple to be good. I think we all, in general, we sit down and we want all the colors to have a viable deck. And Minerva Loop, I don't think Minerva Loop is quite there. I could be wrong, but Minerva is like almost there, right? Like it's almost where we want purple to be good, balanced, and meta at the same time. You know what I mean? So that's where we're at. So hopefully we get there for Minerva. And hopefully I'm wrong. Maybe Minerva is like tier 1 alongside Shoutmon and Blue Flare and some of the old decks that are still going to be good. Like all the plant vegetation stuff for green, like that's like, it's so close to good. But I don't think people are quite like tier 1 status with it yet. But definitely in EXO3 with the Hydramon, like I think we get there. Dark Knightmon, really close to good. I'm not sure people are really considering it tier 1, but I don't know. It can have some powerful plays, I think. The only problem with it is like they introduced the Digicross mechanics, so it kind of makes the old stuff worse, if that kind of makes sense. Like, because the old stuff doesn't work with the or not necessarily doesn't work, right? Because they just don't interact with it, other than being the correct names for it. That the deck is just, I don't know, it feels half and half. It's really weird. Every time I play Doraemon, busted, -2k, when your turn, when you do this. Name all your opponent's security. Oh, all your opponent's security Digimon have -2, which is an underrated effect because they get big real fast. Vanilla 8K 2-drop. This guy Cherrymon. I pre-released this card, was so good. Defense plugin C. Makes your guy unkillable by destruction effects and reboot blocker. Nuts. Yeah, I think you play 1 or 2 of it in the Renamon deck. I still have to playtest to really like suss that out, but definitely at least a 1 of. Grande Soul. I don't know. Good card, I guess. I don't know. A lot of these cards nowadays, they're trying to like, they're expensive, but if you meet their condition, they're 2 less. And I think that's interesting. That's a neat way to start balancing cards. I mean, we got to catch up to Megadeth somehow, right? Shoutmon gives your guy rush. It's the bread and butter of the deck. If you don't have Shoutmon in your Shoutmon Cross 4 deck, or Shoutmon Cross 4 stack, like, it's just infinitely worse, right? Deckermon. Oh, we just got like the whole Deckermon and then Decker Greymon. It's weird that Decker Greymon is not the super rare and Metal Greymon is the super rare, right? Because doesn't this cross with Metal Greymon? Yeah, so it's like this guy is technically like a level 6 of the deck, but Metal Greymon's the super rare. I don't know, I think that's weird when they do that. And then Gloose Galgamon, Gloose Gamamon. Gamamon deck is really interesting. To be able to get like the effects like all stacked up together when you're at your 5 in that way, I think is really cool. And if you can find ways to like put sources under, that's kind of exciting. So hopefully we get there with the Gamamon deck. I'm willing to bet a Ghost game set's coming. Right, they announced like Parallel Dimension or whatever. EX4 is going to be alternate forms with Ultra S and stuff. And then the next 2 sets are Digicross. I'm sorry, but I am a Digimon X Cross Wars hater. I hated all of those seasons. I thought it was like Digimon Legos, and I thought it was really just not. I didn't like it. I just want another blue hybrid set, man. I just want hybrids to come back. I want like a EX Collection 6 and it's all Frontier stuff again. That'd be dope. Sorry, nothing else here. Sorry, this is all the rares. Let's put our bulk away somewhere else. Oh, I cheated. I'm sorry. We got our first super rare. So Vanilla that digivolves onto a cross part guy. Yeah, that's interesting. I don't think you would need it though, right? I mean, maybe you do. Monitormon, Bluecomon, that guy, Cherrymon. Armor for purple. I thought that was cool. This card was fun. Healing Therapy, kind of good. I've been debating on playing it in the Renamon deck just because of Maid Mode, all the 5 cost and lower options become very enticing, to say the least, to try to figure out if I can fit them in. Tokomon, Justice Kick is such a funny card to me. Just being being at 2 memory and just putting your opponent to 10 and just like, I am summoning my level 6 whether you want me to or not. And this guy, I think he's part of the plant deck. I think we'll see him in EXO3. The Green Tamer, cool. And then our first super rare is X5. X5 is definitely like the capstone of the deck. You don't really go past X5. I think like all the level 6s for the deck are kind of sus. And trying to get there seems kind of sus, but he is definitely like +2 security, 2 checks, material save 3, blocker. He can have 5, so he can make himself for free. So you can play him and gain a memory, right? Because he's got 5 pieces. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. So if you have all 5 pieces, you play this guy with rush, reboot, blocker. Oh my god, no way. no way, dude. Like, I'm sorry, but like that deck is so pushed. Like they want Shoutmon Crossheart to be good, and they were unapologetic about it. It has so many effects. I mean, hopefully, like, you know, NA does its thing of being way more toxic, and suddenly we're killing tamers with every deck. Everyone's playing Black or Greymon, but it is what it is. All right, we got the Dinosaur Man. We got high res Monitormon. Oh, high vision. Oh, what? they still like a monitor. Like, when did we get LCD to monitor it, right? Like, come on, man. Like, if my monitors don't have like 1 millisecond response time, do I care? Like, are we even playing on a computer, dude? Postmon, Assaultmon, that guy just looks cool. Mad Leomon, he's a Leomon, but we don't play him in Leomon Turbo, sadly. Galgamon? How do you get upgraded from a super rare to a common and not even have an effect, man? This poor guy, they did Galgamon dirty. And then Zambrean Goromon. Again, they're trying to like sneak in Ghost Game stuff. I think eventually we just need a Ghost Game set, and hopefully they don't do the thing where they did with the Season 3 Tamers, where like we got like half collections of those guys, and then they came out with their set, and like the Renamon did not work with it at all. Like the old Renamon stuff didn't work with the new Renamon stuff. The old Terriermon stuff barely works with the new Terriermon stuff. So hopefully like we get a cohesive, like all the Digimon work, and I don't know. And then this is what I mean. This guy cross 4B or something. He can go with he crosses with Belzamon. Like he's a level 5 that crosses with a level 6, and like this guy is just armor purged, and like I don't know, man. It's just not there. Like, I don't think that's a good card. I don't think you play this in Chessmon. It's cool though, unsuspend one of your Digimon and then proc a when Digimon evolving effect. Like, that can't be bad, but Chessmon, this is what I've been telling people. Chessmon's already a deck that's always searching for its pieces, and now you want to put GX, X antibody, the actual Digimon versus the spell, and you want to have all these Sistermons, and then you have all these Hookmons, and all these, like, you're adding so much to the deck that already kind of bricks and is already always looking for pieces that, like, you don't have room for something like this, right? You don't have room for GX in the deck, but we'll see. Maybe someone will shut my mouth and play both, the GX and the spell. I don't know. And Genkumon, like, you're not playing Genkumon in Chessmon. Like, it's not, I don't think it's gonna happen personally. And then Chrono Weissmon and the Green Tamer again. So we're not hitting too many, like, a variety of rares yet. Maybe because I'm keep flipping between sides. I feel like these boxes are seeded based on their sides. So we might be cheating the system a little bit by doing it this way, but let's keep going. Tactimon, Monitormon, Kyubimon, really good. I love this card. Cheap Turbo Snake thing, Galgamon, Armor Purge Purple, Kuagamon, Red Baby. What does he do when this is a non-red card? While a non-red card is in this Digimon's Digivolution, it gets... Okay, so if you're doing multicolors and he's not red, a non-red card's under, you get 1k, or your turn. It's a weird way to get 1k, whatever. Death the Cannon? Death the Cannon. I think it's a good card, but it's called Death the Cannon. So, his cannon is named Death, but the name of the attack is Death the Cannon, whatever. Sometimes a Bandai likes to just like fuck up and like give you blank cards. So you know how like you'll probably see them like they're called like printing errors or something. Like sometimes you just get a blank card. I don't know, weird, happens too often. Dark Knightmon, you need it for the Dark Knightmon deck. This card, I feel like this card's good. I don't always like jank, but there's a place in my heart of hearts that knows that Kingdom Hearts is light and that I want to play this as if I play Shaolin deck. Drawing 2 is busted, and giving your guy Security +1 also busted for 2 memory. It's gotta be good. There's no way it's not good. I don't know. In my heart of hearts, Kingdom Hearts is light. You know what I mean? I'm going slow. Maybe I should speed this up. I don't want this to be like an hour video, but it's going to be an hour video anyway because I ramble way too much about bullshit. We got a cake. We got a dinosaur. We got a wedding mon. We got a golemon. This is from Frontier. Grumblemon should be on top of there, not these little rock guys. Healing Therapy, Assaultmon, Burning Star Crusher. I don't think that's played. This card you play, I think it's a 1 of in the Renamon deck. Yeah, 3k. Give your guy 3k. Renamon's a small card in terms of attacking, so the 3k is kind of huge. Yellow Tamer and CL. Nice. I really want to get Noir. I'm so annoyed that like we don't have Noir because of the church. Like, man, why do you gotta make my life worse, right? I don't know. Like, I respect people and their religions, but like when it starts affecting me, I feel like that's when the problem happens. You know, like I feel like that's a respectable take. I think I peaked and we got like an altar maybe? Darulamon, red Vegemon. Is he a level 4 or something? He is level 4, but he's red Vegemon? I don't know. Weird. Lore wise, like I don't get it. Axmon. This card's good. I like this card. Play a Pulsemon and then delay for 2. Like if you have the original promo Pulsemon, this card's kind of nutty. Kakadas Breath, level 6s. If they go wide, you can reduce it by 2. It's okay. Busted. I mean, all the Shaman stuff is just so you can tell how pushed this card is when you see this much text on it. Like, this is like, we're starting to get into Yu-Gi-Oh territory. Like, nah, this is like Magic the Gathering territory. We're not quite at Yu-Gi-Oh yet. Monotamon, Skullbaluka Luchimon. That's cool, I guess. Oh, not an alt art. Cool. This card is so wild. Like, with its art, it feels like an alt art every time you see it, like, peek through it. He's good. I wish the Pulsemon stuff just worked together, but none of it does. It's so annoying. Dark Knightmon. Cool. So, we still are only at 1 super rare, unless I'm ignorant and missed it. And we still haven't seen alt art, so then... You know what? I'm gonna speed through. If I see a card that's funny and I can say something about, then I'll say it, but unsuspend your Digimon for 3. Gazimon, he's just man-spreading, dude. Piercing, cool. I already said that card's good. Balmon, I feel like this is gonna be in those Bellzimon decks. Watch out. Jarcymon, this guy was really fun to use in pre-release. This guy plays a tamer when you play it. Busted. Tokomon. Shaman XYB, Dark Knightmon, and X-Diamond Body. Not bad. Let's get these out of the way. I'm gonna just start flinging them off the screen so you don't have to deal with them. I don't want to deal with them. It's just bulk, man. One day I'll figure out what I'm gonna do with bulk. I'm gonna make like a princess castle or something. Dedicated to, I don't know. You pick the princess. That guy, this guy. Cake. That guy. This guy. That guy. Darcymon. Good. I feel like the other time one's better. Where's this one? You may use one plugin in its name in your hand without meeting its color requirements and without paying. It's okay. I still like. If I were to cut level 5s, I'm cutting this one, right? The other one's just plays Rika. Bam. And then these two. Greymon. Card's good. And then Lamortamon. And this is where I like Angoromon, but his level 5, I don't know. I wasn't down with it. I wasn't feeling it. He's like this, like, he goes from like this like Mutai kicking, like, I'm gonna kill you with my pigtails rabbit thing to, I don't even know. I don't know what to call it. He's like a Wendigo, but I don't know. I like when like a Digimon line has like a progression. And like, I know some like Digimon gets memed on, like, oh, it's a cat and then it turned into a refrigerator. But like, usually like with the main line Digimon, like the main cast, like you could see it, right? Like you get it, except for Gatomon. Like in the original cast, like, okay, he turned into the little weird demon little angel thing, turns into Angemon, but that was weird. But Angemon into Magna Angemon makes sense. Into Seraphimon, all that made sense. The whole Garurumon line like makes sense. Agumon's line makes sense. Like Palmon's line makes sense. The Kabuterimons make sense. Gomamon, I think Gomamon makes sense too. Less so when they had him go Zudomon into Plasiomon. I thought that was weird, but when him going into Vikemon makes sense. Anyway, pack. That card, this card. Oh, that one's so cool. Bellzimon. I don't think you really use that card in Bellzimon. Bearclaw. I feel like this card's good. One of your Digimon gets +2k for the turn, then place one Digimon card with Gamamon in its name from your hand under one of your Digimon as its bottom Digivolution card. Draw one card. Drawing's good. This guy was dope in pre-release. the Theseusmon, Theseusmon, and then our X Antibody, Omnimon X Antibody, busted card. I really like that card. Watch out for it in Metal Garurumon because it's gonna clap you real hard. Because one of Metal Garurumon's weaknesses is a strong security. So if they can just deal with a Chaos Degrade and rip it, looking kind of good. Alright. Still no alt art. Bam, 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 bam. Sabermon or Spidermon. He's okay. Digivolves for 1 though. I don't know why they did that. Why would they make him Digivolve for 1? Because you really want to unplay him so they punish you? I guess that wouldn't make sense. This Randomon's good, can't complain. Lotusmon's good, can't complain. And then we got Cross 5 alt art. Nice. That's exciting. Not the one I want. I want the Omnimon, but people are looking for this. You definitely. I feel like you do play it. So that's hype. Cross 5, and the alt art's cool. I still feel like looking at the decks though. I feel like the alt art should have been Cross 4. I think most people would agree with me that Cross 4 is definitely like the bread and butter of that deck. So having that in an alt art would have been better. But Cross 5's good. I can't complain. That's a good hit. I think that's a good hit. Cubimon. Oh my god. I can't. This deck fixes this card fixes a lot of the issues with the deck. So good. So you run 4. Bam, 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 bam. Griffinmon's just kind of cool. Bam. Spidermon again. Green Tamer. Bam. And then Genkumon X. I'm sure Lewis the Panda will find a way to use this card. He's definitely a jank king around here, so shoutouts to him. He's my boy. It's a good card. I just don't care. I don't really play black, so it's hard for me to care. There's not a black deck that I've been interested in. Maybe when they do maybe when we ever get I can't remember his name. The green, what was his name? He was the mirror guy in season 4, and he was like the Spirit of Steel. I feel like that card's gonna be a black card whenever we get it, and then we can have like a Grumblemon. No, his name's not Mercurymon. Oh, dang, I can't remember his name right now. It's escaping me. But if we ever get him, I feel like Black Hybrid is gonna be a thing, and maybe that's when I'll play Black Hybrid. Busted. Like, and they gave the deck so many tamers. So good, dude. That deck's so strong. Has a memory setter tamer. Like, there's so many archetypes that don't have a memory setter tamer, right? Like, think about it. Like, I still don't think any red deck has a real memory setter. Like, not realistically. Like, we have some generic ones, like Ty's okay sometimes. Like, hate Ty. What's his face? Hero is okay. Marcus is okay, but kind of slow. But like, they just instantly drop and have a memory setter team. Like, busted. And that's like, I think because Rika's a memory setter, that's what like keeps Renamon like alive. That's like a fringe, like almost, like it's just almost there deck. Sorry, I might be going too fast, but I mean, I don't know. It's our commons, man. You're just here for the pulls. And then, oh, Alt Art CL, so we don't get a... Holy crap, dude. I was at pre-release, so many people pulled this card. And now that I pulled it too, I'm upset. Like, what the... WTF! Everyone pulled this card. It's a good card. I mean, I guess it's a good hit, but like the fact that everyone's pulling it, I feel like means that I'm not... the price is gonna tank. But like, it is like a 2 of at least. Like, you have to run at least 2 of that card. So that's our Alt Arts CL and Shaman Cross 5. So not the worst, but definitely not the best. I want an Omnimon. Maybe he doesn't have an Alt Art. Someone tell me if he has an Alt Art. I'm pretty sure he has an Alt Art in this set, but I haven't seen anyone pull him in the Justimon. This. Pikmon, busted. This. Venusmon. The Olympus 12 are cool. I can't wait till we finally get Apollomon and Dianamon, because definitely their fusion is insane. So if we actually ever get that card, I don't know. I feel like they would have to do like a true red and blue deck, kind of like I've been wanting like a real Omnimon deck. You know what I mean? Like you play the Greymons, you play the Gurumons, and then DNA into Omni. That'd be so sick. But we're not there yet. So hopefully we get there one day. Well, we got the one hit I wanted. We got Omnimon, so I'm happy. We just didn't get the Altar, which is really what I want. This guy, this guy, this guy, this guy. And no maid mode. I guess I wanted maid mode Altar too, but it's whatever. Definitely, Renamon's definitely one of my side decks, and I don't really care about max raritying a side deck, you know what I mean? Oh, I think we already talked about those two. I mean, green, whatever. I mean, I feel like the box is already over, right? That's the sad thing about Digimon. Like, I like that I can buy a box, and I like that I can buy a box and kind of know what I'm getting. Like, we're gonna get 2 Altards or a secret, which now I don't get a secret, which is annoying. Kind of wanted a GX, but whatever. What was the other secret? King Mode? I think King Mode's pretty good. And then you get like 7 supers, which it kind of ruins the fun after a bit, you know what I mean? Like in a video, like you saw my 2 Altards and now I just kind of go through the rest of them and you guys already know, or you can look it up what they are. And I guess you're here for my opinions, but like, I don't know, like I said, I'm not very interested in the set. Maybe I have a little bit of One Piece fever, but the set just doesn't, like if it ends up being what people say it's gonna be, I think it might end up being worse than BT9. And BT9 was already like, people were pretty sick of it, at least around me. Like obviously, like if you're going to a big event, like you go to a big event to win, and you're like, no disrespect to anyone playing those stacks, but like, listen, I played my share of Metal Gurumon. The games that I won, I didn't feel good about. Like I would go promote my level 5, swing, and then you just kind of ask your opponent, is your security good? Yes? Okay. I don't win this turn and I probably lose because of it. Oh, your security sucked? Guess I win. And when you lose, it's like, oh, I didn't see my pieces in the right order. Guess I lose. Like it never felt like you were losing or winning because of a cool play. It just like, your deck was just kind of on autopilot. I don't know. Maybe I'm hating too much. And when I say I hate, like I literally own these cards and I play the decks. Like I won my invite with Alphamon, so like let's keep it chill, you know. Yep. Purple guy. I think that's the first purple guy we get. I don't know. I think with Cross Wars, like maybe I was just an adult and like I was just kind of like in my head like too old for Digimon at that point in my life. I was just focused on other things. But like I look at the art style and like I compare this guy's looks to like Matt. And Matt just looks infinitely cooler than this guy. I don't know, man. I'm just a hater. I just don't like Cross Wars. What was it called? Digimon Fusions, and like I don't know. I just thought it was dumb. I don't like this season. The fact that we're getting three whole sets based on this season, like, it's kind of a joke to me. But I'm rude. I have hot takes. I don't really have hot takes. I think people take me a little too seriously when I'm just kind of chill. Bam, 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 bam. Chrono Weiss mode again. And main mode, nice. Alright, so I think that's my 4th main mode. Maybe my 3rd. I think you only played 3. I don't think you never go beyond 3. There's no way. Or I think you might even play 2. I don't know. I'm between 2 and 3 right now. I haven't really committed a lot of time to that deck yet. But yeah. Bam, 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 bam. Oh, we got another one of that javelin guy at the back. Oh no, Jesmon, nice. Alright, that's a good hit. Definitely want to build the Jesmon deck. Like Jesmon was so easy to build back in BT6 that like I feel like everyone just kind of ended up with a Jesmon deck on the side, so that's exciting. I think that might be our last super rare though. Come I was sad about the double altar box, but honestly, the secret rares this time aren't that exciting. Like, at least I'm not excited. I'm not super excited. Like, I wanted one more Jessamon Ag GX because I did pull one in my pre-release packs, but cross 4. I think that's our first cross 4. That's really annoying. I don't know. The rare ratios in boxes lately, I feel like have been very off. Very off. Like, I feel like I should open a box and expect 2 of every rare. That way, like, you have to buy 2 boxes, but I don't know, man. I remember a time I opened a box of EX1 Classic Collection and got 1 Ice Wall. And I was like, what the f. And then I opened another box and get 3. I'm like, what the hell? Like, it should be a little more consistent than that, I feel, but I don't know. I just like to complain. I have too much time to think on my hands when I'm just sitting here by myself showing you guys cards. I think that's our first seal? No, that's our third concluding the alt art, so we have enough CLs to play the deck. Cool. And then I bought the starter decks. Got full art Davises. Feeling good. Alright, last chance for alpha, but I don't think we pull. There's no way we pull it. That'd be fucking insane. Yeah, we didn't pull it. Sorry, spoilers. And then across 5B again. I pulled, yes, I pulled 3 of these and 1 of cross 4, which cross 4 is the one you want, so bummer. And I don't think I pulled any. Oh, he's a super. Right, yeah, so he's a super. So yeah, let's clean this up, show you guys some of the notable hits, and call it a day. I think it was a good video. Like, share, subscribe, all that. Definitely trying to hit 500 subscribers. I want to get paid for this, so the real goal is 1K. After that, I'll probably stop, like, plugging myself or whatever, but I want to get paid, man. Who doesn't want to get paid, right? I think that's a realistic thing to say. Like, I want to get paid. Like, I'm doing this, I'm having fun, but I see the light at the end of the tunnel, and I'm like, I can get paid for this. Even if it's like $2 a video, that pays for my entry fees, man. You know, now I can make more content easily. Cross 5. Okay, oh, we did pull a cross 5. I guess it was one of our first ones, and I just forgot. Cross 5. Here was our pre-release cards, our box topper, our very important, awful product that Bandai should never do again. It's stupid. Omnimon. Stoked that we got the Omnimon. And Genkumon. So, not a bad haul. Pretty good overall. No secret rare, but I think no Omnimon Altar. No one pulled Omnimon Altar. I really want Omnimon Altar, and I'm really upset. But other than that, good video. See you guys next time.